Right here in front of our chicken yard, back in October, I planted a cover crop mix that I got from True Leaf Market, and some of it has already been naturally dying away. I'm going to take you along here and show you. So this here isn't a cover crop. This is comfrey. Oh, and I have another comfrey one over here. These came back after winter. There's another comfrey plant. And then we also have a blackberry bush right here. And we actually have berries on it. And there's the nosy girls. Anyway, this cover crop, this is my first time, or first year trying cover crops. This particular mix, let's show you. I got this from True Leaf Market. And in this mix, get my glasses on. This mix has triticale, wheat, Australian winter peas, hairy vetch, daikon radish, forage collards, rape, berseem clover, red medium clover, and yellow mustard. Anyways, I planted this in October and it was pretty lush, but now it's ready to cut it off. We're gonna trim it right at the base, right at the ground level, and we're gonna let it lay here and dry, and we're just gonna crumble it up and leave it on the soil, and when we plant stuff it'll get itself worked in. But cover crops are supposed to be good when you have bad soil to help condition the soil, add organic matter, bring nutrients up from way underneath the soil, because they send roots way down deep and pull up nutrients, and then those nutrients are in the leaves and flowers and stems, and then when that breaks down it feeds the soil. So anyhow, that's what we're gonna do, and I'm not 100% sure of what all we're gonna be planting here. I've got a good friend that has a bunch of raspberry volunteers that have spread in her yard, and she's going to give us several. So I thought about putting a bunch of raspberries back here, and then also seeing if I can get some more comfrey, because we really like the comfrey. The chickens like to eat it. It makes a good mulch for the garden, and then of course, if you've ever heard of comfrey salve, is good for bruises and sprains and stuff like that. So that's where we're at. Now we're just going to cut this. We don't have a weed eater right now that works, so we're gonna see the best way to cut this down. Okay, it's all been chopped down, and now it'll start the process of breaking down. Once it's real dry, we'll come out here and crumble it up so it'll be in smaller pieces. And now you can see how pretty the blackberry plant is. And then over here, We kind of got a big mess to deal with in the spot that we had our corn last year. After we took the corn out, I planted some hairy vetch as a cover crop, and I had no idea it was going to get this big, and it's looking pretty overwhelming right now. But anyways, we got to get in here and basically cut all of this down. It's kind of pretty. The bees sure like it. And it's got really pretty flowers. But it's supposed to be good for the soil. We'll see. We got to get this cut down so we can plant some corn. But it'll create a pretty good mulch. And then the third instance we have of our cover crop is I did hairy vetch also in this raised bed over here through the winter time, and we've already cut this down and it's already broken down, so you see it almost looks like kind of straw-like. But anyways, it's doing the process of breaking down, and I'll be planting some zucchinis in here real soon, probably within the next day or two.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us as we learn to live a more natural lifestyle. I hope you have a blessed day.